Never compromise your potential for being satisfied. But you're not looking to be satisfied here. Satisfied is a word that will kill you.
Good morning guys, so my day starts at 5 a.m. I couldn't film the alarm at 5 a.m. obviously because I cannot wake up at 5 a.m. and film the alarm at 5 a.m. unless I'm like some other YouTuber and pretending I'm asleep and then filming myself. Alright, so in this video I will show you a full day of eating. I will show you exactly what I eat, when I eat, how much I eat in order to build some muscle mass. Alright, so I'm going to do my cardio first, my morning cardio, and then I will come back and show you my breakfast. By the way, before I forget, the first thing I do actually when I wake up is down a whole bottle of water, 1 liter exactly, with half a gram of salt, which is like 200 milligrams of sodium, and some orange juice mixed in. So I put it right beside my bed, and when I wake up I drink it, I put on my shoes and I go right outside to my cardio. So it's very simple, but let me show you anyways for the people that would like to see it. Alright, so you're just going to fill it up almost all the way and then take some orange juice, no pulp. I think pulp is the translation for vruchtvlees. Yeah, let's go with pulp, no pulp. Some orange juice, and then you mix in some sea salt. Let's figure out how we are going to do this with one hand. Genius. So there's about 1 glass of no pulp orange juice in there. Perfect, shake it up. And this is my morning drink. I prepared this the night before. I set it right beside my bed, and when I wake up I down it immediately. So currently it is almost 6 in the morning. I just got back from doing my cardio, so good morning and let's begin with breakfast. So breakfast is by far my favorite meal of the day. I've been eating this for months every single morning and I'm still looking forward to it. So I'm really that simple of a guy as far as food choices and nutrition goes. So first meal of the day, breakfast will consist of 5 eggs, 5 large whole eggs, 2 packets of rice noodles, 2 bananas, a liter of whole milk, and I usually don't do this, but today I'm craving salmon, so I'm having a few slices of salmon, and of course some herbs, chili powder, sea salt. You guys know I love salt. Because the noodles can be pretty bland, I'm adding some Italian herbs. It matches perfectly. So I'm spreading that like so. I'm adding some salt. I love salt. I'm not afraid of salt. Like that. And some chili powder because I like my food to be slightly spicy, and spicy food makes me eat faster, which is a big plus when you're bulking and you have limited time to eat. Now a small piece of salmon, not too much, just to satisfy my craving. Alright. And there's the breakfast of champions. It's about 1800 calories, I think. I should calculate the macros and I will put it on the screen for you to see. Also with my breakfast I'm having 3 omega-3 fish oil caps and 9000 IUs of vitamin D. So these are the calories and, come on focus, yes, calories and macronutrients of meal number 1, and the total daily caloric and macronutrient intake. As you can see, I did include the salmon, so that would add another 100 or 200 calories, but these are the normal daily calories and macronutrients for meal number 1. Now the other meals I will show later on at the meal itself. By the way, this meal planner tool that I created is available for free at the moment. You can download it on my website. You can customize your own meal plans. So if I would adjust, let's say, the quantity to 150, everything automatically adjusts, as you can see. So download it for free at stefanlamers.com/meal planner. Yes, meal planner. stefanlamers.com/meal planner. So it's 9 AM and time for meal 2. For meal 2 I will have 100 grams of rice, basmati rice, and 100 grams of ground beef, and mixed vegetables in them. It's obviously weighed uncooked. I never weigh my food cooked because it's not that accurate. So I've been having this bad habit of whenever I don't have my food prepared or it's still in the freezer, I would just grab a stack of pre-cooked pancakes from my local supermarket, and I would just eat a stack of this together with some jelly, fruit jelly jam. And obviously it's not the best pre-workout meal because of all the fat content. It will cause your stomach acids to build up. Not the best feeling when you're working out, at least when you're sensitive to it. And I'm sensitive to it. I will feel sluggish and nauseous when I eat a meal high in fat pre-workout. But because I'm bulking, I allow myself to eat these snacks without feeling too guilty. Alright? And I actually have the cycles of snacks or junk food or cheat meals where I would eat a certain type of snack every single day until I got tired of it, probably in a time period of a month or 2 months. So I had this Ben & Jerry period where I would eat Ben & Jerry's almost every single day before bed, post-workout. At the time I trained at night, so post-workout together with some normal food, and then I would go to bed with some Ben & Jerry's. Next up I had a donut period where I would eat donuts every single day, like 5 donuts, glazed donuts every single day. I got tired of donuts. I ate muffins every single day. Then I got tired of muffins, and now pancakes for the last like month or 2 months. And I already feel that I'm getting tired of these pancakes, so I'm in search of a new snack. Obviously, do as I say, not as I do. And I would say, don't do this. Alright, so it's 10:30, about 30 minutes before I work out. I usually work out about around 11 AM. So for my pre-workout shake, I'm having just normal tap water with my pre-workout supplement already mixed in. I'm not going to promote any or pitch any pre-workout supplement in this video. Just use your pre-workout supplement of choice. And next up, sea salt. If you don't know why I take sea salt, then check out the dedicated video on the importance of sea salt and sodium. I will put in 2 grams of sea salt. I will eyeball this. It's not measured. After some months of using it, I know what 2 grams looks like. And my third ingredient would be dextrose. Just plain dextrose, which is basically, well, not basically, it's just pure glucose. 30 grams of that, but slightly more like 40 grams. The reason I mix dextrose in my pre-workout shake is because it will give me stable blood sugar levels throughout my training. So sustained energy while keeping my stomach volume down. It's very important for me personally, because I'm sensitive to this, that I keep my stomach volume down. I don't want any fiber, I don't want any fat or overall a lot of food in my stomach, because it will make me feel sluggish and nauseous and sick. Especially if you're going to squat or deadlift, I will probably puke. So I know this from experience. It also has a synergistic effect with the sea salt. In my sea salt or sodium video, I talk more about this. So definitely check out that video if you haven't already. But in short, sea salt together with the dextrose will give me better pumps, more strength, endured energy throughout the whole workout, and I will look a lot fuller. Now for my post-workout shake or meal, I'm having this pack of chocolate milk. It's no fat or low in fat, and it has some decent calories, protein. Let me see if I can focus. Focus, come on. Yeah, so I drink this whole pack, so it would be around 600 calories. Fats about 5 grams, carbohydrates 100 grams, and protein like 40 grams of protein. So it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, convenient, very tasty. One of the main reasons I drink it is because of the taste. Did I say convenient? Probably. It has some sugars, protein, and that's basically it. It will get me going for a few hours until my next meal arrives. Okay, let's talk about some things here. You see me drinking chocolate milk post-workout, but I don't want you to think that I drink it because there's some magical post-workout anabolic window of 30 minutes where I need sugar and protein, or else hell breaks loose and my workout was nothing but a waste of time. No, that's not the reason. The post-workout shake and the glycogen replenishment effect is completely overhyped. Anyways, there is not a universal rule for nutrient timing and glycogen replenishment that applies to everyone. You have to look at your individual situation, goals, and your specific training needs. If you only train once a day, like most people, you don't need to worry about glycogen replenishment because you're going to eat plenty of carbs between that workout and the next. Alright, in a 24-hour time frame, or even half of that, your glycogen stores will be filled up again without even trying, if you have a healthy, balanced diet, right? The famous post-workout shake only gives you an edge if you are a elite athlete that is training intensely multiple times a day, or if you're using exogenous insulin. And even though I might not believe in a post-workout shake for the reasons I just mentioned, I do believe that it is better to drink or eat something right after you are done working out, instead of eating nothing for like 3, 4, 5 hours plus. So I use the chocolate milk as a bridge from my workout to my next meal, because my next meal would be a few hours later, right? And if I wait that long, I will feel hungry first of all, exhausted, maybe even grumpy. So the last two meals of the day, meal number 4 and 5, are the exact same. They are 2 thick and very calorie and nutrient dense shakes. I count the pre and post workout shake as one meal. If you don't want to count it, then you can see this as meal 3 and 4. So let me show you how I prepare these shakes. I usually do it the night before, but for the sake of this video I will do it at the time of the event, time of the meals. So I usually do it the night before, so again I can be efficient with my time. I don't have to worry about making and preparing meals throughout the day. So let me show you. So I will show the exact calorie and macronutrient count in the screen, like top left corner right about here. And so one shake contains 120 grams of oats, 1 scoop of whey, a handful of blueberries, and half of the container of whole milk. I usually use pineapple, but to change it up I use blueberry. If you really want to step it up, you can add a spoon or 2 of olive oil, or even add in some peanut butter. I used to do that, but I don't need these extra calories. Also, if you're lactose intolerant, you can use this meal, but switch up the protein for like isolate and switch the whole milk for water, just regular water, and then you will be fine. So this is the end result. 2 thick shakes together up to 2000 calories. These are pretty thick but really delicious and perfect for, and you down it within 30 seconds, maybe a minute. So perfect for me and my being efficient obsession. Perfect. So the full day of eating kind of became a full day of eating from multiple separate days. I misjudged the time it would take and ran late for some appointments, so I had to redo some meals. If you go back to meal 2, you can even see in the background that it's not even 9 a.m. Anyways, how the video is shown is actually how a typical day of mine is if I want to put on muscle mass, right? It's not a typical 6 meals a day of rice and meat bodybuilding style diet. I call it a efficient diet. I don't like stuffing my face with a spoon all day long and carrying Tupperware meals with me all the time. I have a pretty busy life, primarily because of business, and so I don't want to waste time on eating and other things that distract me from my work. It also doesn't help that I'm a person that overthinks a lot and my brain that is working in lists and schedules all the time. So I want to make everything as easy as possible. So I have my day, and at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, I have certain fixed routines. And I try to do as much as important stuff that is not time bound in those routines. So for example, my water and fluid intake. Every morning right after I wake up, I drink a whole liter of water, and every night right before I go to bed, I also drink a whole liter of water, or a liter of whole milk depending on the day and the diet, so that the rest of the day I don't have to worry about water intake, and I'm feeling free without any obligations, at least for my water intake. And so I do the same thing with my nutrition. I'm trying to compress all my calories and nutrients and incorporate this in my routine, just like I want to compress activities and therefore create more time. It's the same concept. I'm creating all these habits at the start and the end of the day, so that the rest of the day I can focus on other important things in my life, because otherwise I'm mixing business and bodybuilding, self-development, other life goals, social events, and it would be a real pain in the ass to combine everything. And if you try to do that, you can never max out on every aspect of your life. So this way I can really be efficient with my time and energy. Now I will do a full day of eating when I'm going to lean out again, and this will look slightly different. Still big on the nutrient dense foods, but I will rely a lot less on drinking my calories. So no more whole milk, no more chocolate milk obviously, and probably no more whey. Also the meals, foods and quantities you see me eating today, where I'm trying to build muscle, isn't fixed. I usually adjust and tweak some things depending on my shape. If I think I'm gaining weight too fast or I'm looking bloated, then I might drop something, switch up some foods and drop calories. That's also one of the reasons why you want to stay lean when you're trying to put on muscle mass. If you're carrying a lot of body fat, it's very hard to see if your muscles are looking flat, for example, if you're holding water or if you're losing definition. If you have no definition to begin with, you wouldn't notice if you lost even more definition, if that makes sense. So if you're lean, you can see the condition and certain characteristics of your body and physique, and so it's easier to